Hello, dear friends. 2 years of the war in Ukraine. What is going on and what is the future of the conflict? At the beginning, I will try to show you the general map, general situation in Ukraine, and what happened for the last 2 years. In Ukraine, you can see the map of Ukraine. The red part of this is Russian occupied territories, and the green part it's Ukrainian controlled territories, and the bright red part is and blue are the territories which were liberated by Ukrainian forces during different counteroffensive operations. But for nowadays, we have a situation when the main consequence could be that Russia hasn't won this war, but Ukraine is not successful also. Under Russian control is now 18% of Ukrainian territory. It's around 110,000 square kilometers of Ukraine. And this is comparable to the territory of Bulgaria and larger than the territory of Austria, Portugal, of Hungary, for example. Also, the war is going on, and Russia is obtaining a career military initiative and you can choose. You can see in the east of Ukraine how Russia captured the Bakhmut region and the Kyiv region, and you can see how successful were Ukrainian counteroffensive operation in the east of Ukraine in the September 2022 and in the south of Ukraine in October 2022. But now Russia is absolutely gathering the military initiative and she's continuing the offensive operation in Ukraine and trying to capture as much Ukrainian lands as can. At the same time, its internal situation is Ukraine is also very complicated. Also because the Ukrainian government is losing authority in the eyes of Ukrainian society and Ukrainian people. And the second thing is because our Ukrainian president is no more is a single leader in Ukrainian public opinion. Ex-general commander of military forces of Ukraine, Valery Zaluzhny, is even more popular than Vladimir Zelensky, even if we take into account the last dismissal of Zaluzhny. Moreover, if we are talking as the public opinion, that it looks like the Ukrainian society is losing its confidence about the future, and sociological polls shows us that more than 46% of Ukrainian society of Ukrainian citizens think that our country is going on the wrong way, wrong path. For comparing, in the beginning of the war, when the Russian troops were around the Kyiv, for example, in March 2022, 73% of Ukrainians believed that Ukraine was going to the right way, right path. So, of course, if we are trying to compare this in a cold methods, in the cold brain, of course, nowadays situation is less dangerous than the situation at the beginning of the war when the Russian troops were around of Kyiv. But it looks like the public opinion of Ukraine, the whole general society of Ukraine, losing confidence losing the power to continue this war, losing the power to sacrifice for this war. Also, it looks like the Western support for Ukraine became more unstable and not so strong like it was before. During the first 2 years of the war, Ukraine obtained the support from Western partners for the 250,000 billion United States dollars, more than 130 thousand billion, 30 billion United States dollars were given by the United States, and last sum in general sum of 250 billion United States dollars were given another countries, especially European Union and the other Ukrainian allies. Now the support from United States stopped, and especially in media, when we're talking about the military maintenance, about the shells, about the new armored vehicles, and so on. And in this situation, the perspectives of Ukraine, the future of Ukraine looks not very good. Because Russia has much more demographical military resources than Ukraine, and Russia is going on to fight for a long time in the future. Of course, if there will not be any changes in the Russian society also. And in this situation, the loss of a Western support would make a very bad influence of, in general, in situation of Ukraine, and could create an even a serious crisis, military and political crisis in our country. The future of Ukraine is absolutely dependent from the Western support, because half of Ukrainian budget it's a Western support, and the Ukrainian army from this side is supported by the West, even taking account that it is happening it not in straight way. And the future of Ukraine is dependent on the internal stability of our country. Which is also not so sure because of distrust and losing the confidence inside of Ukrainian society, and because a lot of claims to the Ukrainian government of corruption and other way. So these 2 years when Russia hasn't been, but Ukraine isn't successful also could be the only first 2 years of that war if the world will not interrupt in this situation, and if the main power in the world, I'm talking about the United States, China, and Russia, will not get the agreement about peaceful settlement in Ukraine. Thank you, friends, for watching this vlog. Don't forget to subscribe. I will try to keep you informed all the time about the newest situation in Ukraine. Thank you. Bye-bye.